It is Tuesday, April 12th in the MLB. I'm Austin.
And I'm Logan.
And this is Calling a Shot, and we are back with our favorite player prop, no run first inning bet, run line, and team total. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. And, if you aren't subscribed to our channel, what are you doing? I mean, we're going to be doing these baseball picks all season long. Huston's, already got the NBA playoffs rolling out. Calling Our Shot is the place to be. I think we're about like 500-ish or so away from 31K. Hey, our baby steps towards 40K, right? That's our little bit, longer term goal. So again, also drop a like on this video if you guys are new as well. It really does help us grow.
100%. I appreciate Logan for saying that. We definitely, if you are new to the community, hit that subscribe button. We've had a decent start to the MLB season. We're going to keep doing these videos every single day. We obviously are going to keep doing our NBA daily videos as well. So make sure you're not missing out on any of that. Now, shout out again to our COS All-Stars. We can't do it without you guys' love and support. It only costs $2.99 a month. If you want to support us, click that join button on the channel or the link in the description. We would certainly appreciate it. Our newest All-Stars, we got a couple of them. I'm going to mispronounce some names. That's what I normally do. But Camry, Ed, James, Ryan, Cosina 17, Jackie, welcome back, Sneaker Pete, and Spade Skills, our newest All-Stars. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. As a reminder, we're going to have our parlay of the day. Again, yesterday's parlay of the day, we don't even want to talk about. We had the Rays money line in there. No comment on that. But either way, our parlay of the day will be posted on OddsGym. Will be linked down below, probably be later on this morning. So definitely check that out. And without further ado, Logan, I'm going to throw it over to you to recap yesterday and get into your first play.
Yesterday was, for a lot of people, a really weird day in the MLB. These days happen. I mean, it was a bloodbath for a lot of people. Luckily, we somehow salvaged a 2-2 day plus 0.14 units if you're counting it. Texas money line, it was a tragic L. I mean, Texas choked, then took it to extras in amazing fashion, and then lost on a slide rule. I mean, it doesn't get any more heartbreaking than that. I was pissed off for sure. Seattle first 5 L. They didn't score a single run the whole game. What are you supposed to do there when you don't bring the bats? Savali under in strikeouts. Austin, no sweat bet, right? Nah, just kidding. Max sweat bet. that was an awesome win though to start us off on the day. And we capped off the night with the no-run first inning, San Diego versus San Francisco. Cash it nonetheless. Hey, hint, maybe you'll see it later. Who knows? But, without further ado, let's talk about the matchups for today because that's why you are here. And we're going to Royals versus Cardinals. And I'm taking Cardinals run line plus 110 odds on FanDuel if, Austin pull up odds jams for us. So, a lot of you guys in the comments were asking yesterday, where do you guys go to see all the odds and to see, the best value? Because there's a lot of sports books out there. Well, here's our partner OddsGym. You can see their site right here. And this is essentially how I found it. So plus money on the run line. I absolutely love it. Cardinals got to win by 2 or more. And I think they will today, right? You probably are going to have a lot of people, with an overreaction to yesterday's, slate in baseball with a lot of the underdogs winning. And they're like, screw it. I'm just taking underdogs today and see where it gets me. Well, St. Louis, they're coming off a bad loss already versus Pittsburgh. And then their other game got postponed. So I really think this is the Cardinals bounce back spot. And on the mound for the Royals today, Daniel Lynch, 1.56 road whip. Anything over a 1.5 whip is really in that territory of erratic and out of control. And I think the Cardinals with their plate discipline, they have really good plate discipline to start the year. I mean, St. Louis third best in terms of strikeouts. Like, they're not swinging at terrible pitches. They're going to make Daniel Lynch work for those outs, and they're probably going to be on base. He's probably going to walk several people, and there's going to be lots of run scoring opportunities at least, while he's still in the game. And also, for St. Louis, Dakota Hudson should be on the mound. 5 innings pitched and 0 earned runs, and his only start in October of 2021. So there's not a whole lot of data on him. Can he go out and be serviceable? I think so, right? I'm not requiring you to be perfect because I think the Cardinals bats could definitely erase those mistakes. Also, the bullpen. St. Louis's bullpen has been a little bit of a savior, right? 1.26 ERA, third best in the majors. So Hudson doesn't need to pitch, all too well. He just needs to not implode. And on the other side, this is the real reason why I'm very comfortable picking against the Royals. Kansas City's bullpen, 7.97 ERA right now. Yeah, it's early in the season. I get it. But that is worst in the majors. So, Daniel Lynch is going to provide run opportunities. We're going to see run opportunities in the bullpen. And that's why I think the Cardinals can definitely cover that -1.5 run line. But Austin, player prop goon, go ahead and hit us your player prop for today.
That is why we are here today. Now, we've been on a pretty good run in the player props. I won't lie to you guys. So continue to do you guys research. We have it 4 straight since we lost our opening day. We've done some strikeout props. We've done some pitchers to allow hits. We've done some earned runs. Today, we're taking our talents to not on the defensive side with the pitcher. We're going to the offense, and we're taking a total bases prop. It won't be right. Yesterday we were with another Aaron. Today we're with a different Aaron. Aaron Judge. That's what we're doing today. Over 1.5 total bases. So I switch over to Odds Jam to show you kind of, we have some weird odds discrepancies. Obviously, we have plus 120 on Caesars, as you see us taking it. But FanDuel has that minus 120. If you guys only have a FanDuel account, I encourage you to go maybe consider signing up for a Caesars account. You can use the promo link in the description. But with Aaron Judge today, we obviously know Aaron Judge is very sporadic. You know, some games he'll go out and just strike out a bunch. And I do have to make a note. This is our first total bases prop of the year. So we got to start off with the W. But we've looked at Judge. He's very erratic. Some games he's striking out 3 times. Some games he's not. I mean, we've seen him go over this line twice in the 4 games so far this season. And it's weird enough, he's gone over, then under, then over, then under yesterday. So based on a trend, it's only right if he goes over today. But on the mound for the Blue Jays is Kikuchi. And Kikuchi, not necessarily the best pitcher you'll see. He also won't be the worst. He's not Bubic. Sorry, I just wanted to say Bubic's name. But like you look at the Yankees offense, 0 runs yesterday. And that's weird, especially playing at home. This is a team that basically any fly ball on a okay day is going to go out of the park. And look, in 3 games versus Kikuchi, Judge, home run in 2 of those games, which a home run is 4 total bases. I do have to make a note that a walk is not a base. So if he does get walked 4 times, I just decide, no, we're not going to pitch to him. Then we're going to lose our bet. But I don't see that happening today. We see Judge is 2 for 7 lifetime and 9 plate appearances. He does have 2 walks to his name. Now, also, it is Dinger Tuesday on FanDuel, which means if you place like a $25 bet on someone to hit a home run, you basically get, I think, $5 per home run in that game. So Judge is my Dinger Tuesday play. But I really like Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases. Could take 2 singles, could take a double off his first at bat, could take a home run. Really like Judge today. And as we always say, man, all rise, because we're in on Judge today, plus 120. You can't beat that value, so we're riding with it. Logan, what's your next play of the day, though?
Well, I was laughing all the whole time you were doing that because you're Aaron Judge. Sure, you were so excited. But I love the fact that you corresponded to Dinger Tuesday because look, there was not a whole lot of offense and runs scored in that day. Maybe they're saving it up for Dinger Tuesday. That's what we can hope for. Love the Judge prop. Now, my next pick, there's not a true line out for it. I'm just gonna come out and say, but it is the Red Sox team total, and I'm taking it over. I don't have a line for it, but I can speculate because I've been doing this, a while. I think it should be about 2.5. 2.5 in the first 5 innings. So no odds on it. We can't, unfortunately, pull up Odds Jam for it. But they are facing the Tigers today. And whatever they did yesterday, they probably cost a lot of people money if a lot of people were trusting them. But through this is kind of a niche bet because I am just taking the team total through 5. I mean, you can take it if you want full game and say, well, they should be able to get up some runs on the Detroit bullpen too. But I don't know. Detroit's not catastrophic in bullpen ERA yet. But yesterday, Boston, they did not bring the bats, and they're only batting 139 versus left-handed pitchers. And they're facing another lefty today, Alexander. We'll see what he does. But, maybe there was some fatigue yesterday from the Red Sox. They just traveled up off a big series against the Yankees. Did they rest up, right? Bring the bats today for us, please. Devers needs to continue hitting. Xander Bogaerts, he went 0 for 4 yesterday. That offense is simply not going to click when Xander's going 0 for 4. That's not going to cut it. But Alexander, as I kind of mentioned, should be on the mound for Detroit today. 4.2 home ERA. So, middle of the pack, nothing catastrophic, but it can. The whip, right? ERA doesn't always tell the story. Alexander, 1.4 home whip in 2021. The Red Sox are really high in striking out this year. It's a little bit of, it's a little bit concerning, but I think that number should go more towards what it was last year. They were like top 10-ish in terms of, striking out. And Alexander, if being a little bit erratic like he was last year, Red Sox practice plate discipline. As I kind of mentioned with the Cardinals already, you need the plate discipline. Red Sox have the ability to get some runners on base, some quick hits up on him, and to hit that team total in the first 5. I think, they're 15th in terms of like walks drawn, the Red Sox are. So that's middle of the pack. That's comfortable for me. And there's a lot of power hitters on that team. Let's be honest. I mean, the Red Sox could explode for 6-7 runs. Not calling that, but they could in the first 5. So I'm going to go ahead and take they're over. We'll pin a comment and just update what the line when it comes out. It usually should be on, I think DraftKings is the book where you might be able to find this one. I know we're asking you to go sign up for a lot of books, but Austin's got plenty of sign-up bonuses for you. So that's
certainly a good one for DraftKings, but I really do like the play, and we will update. You'll see in the pinned comment, not only will you see our odds jam parlay of the day, we're also going to put the odds for that Red Sox team total, which, like Logan said, should be 2.5. If it's 3.5, we'll kind of reassess, but I think we would 2.5 is probably the reasonable number. But I do like the play. Logan, you know what time it is?
It is Nerfy Nation time, and Austin, I think we've been on a little bit of a scorcher here with
we are 4-1 so far on the season. It's definitely, I don't think, very sustainable, hitting them at 80% of the time, but we're going to keep trying. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because today we're going back to the game. Padres versus Giants. No run first inning, -121 on Barstool. Now, look, if we look at odds jam and we see, we got -121 on Barstool, then we got -135. We got a couple different kind of spectrums here, but we really like this one here, and there's a couple different reasons why. Now, for starters, no reason to put this up. Neither team has a first inning run. They've played, I think Giants played 4 games, goose egg. We've seen the Padres play 5 games, goose egg. 0 runs for both those two teams. So I'm all in. Now, the only thing that could jinx us, we could potentially see a Bleacher Report or Barstool tweet saying neither of these teams have scored a run. Then you're probably jinxed, or they post that this is their Nerfy Nation play. But either way, I really like Alex Cobb to get it done on his side of the fence. 3.76 ERA at home. And look, we've seen that first top half of the order for the Padres really struggle. But what about the Padres pitcher today? Because they got a good one on the mound.
They do. It's scheduled to be Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish doesn't have an earned run to his name. 0 ERA this year. He's been super solid. And you know what? We just saw what the Padres with Nick Martinez. And you and I were watching the number in first inning there, and we were sweating because I was like, I don't know what to expect with this guy. He could be throwing straight meatballs over the plate. And no, Nick Martinez did get the no-run first inning for us. So Yu Darvish should be able to get it done for us too. Look. I mean, he's an elite pitcher, so I feel pretty good. And again, that Giants, offense, it takes them a little bit to even get going. So, barring the Bleacher Report making this Nerfy Nation play, I'm going to be really mad if they do. But I love it at this value, and hopefully we can continue the no-run first inning scorcher we're on.
And look, this is the latest game on the slate. You're going to either go to bed super happy with the Nerfy cash, or you're going to be a little bit down bad, but that's okay. That's what we're riding with today. We really like the consistency from both these teams. Aren't really finding their offense as of yet. So that's our Nerfy play of the day, Padres versus Giants. The rest of the plays are scrolling down below at the bottom of the screen. We appreciate you guys all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. Click that like button too. We'll have our parlay posted in a little bit and updated. We'll put that link down below, and we'll obviously update that Red Sox team total bet in the pinned comment. Also, I'll put up on the screen are 2 videos for the Nets versus Cavaliers and the Timberwolves versus Clippers. If you want to go check that out, we would appreciate it. But this has been the Call on Our Shot channel, and we'll be back again tomorrow for our best MLB picks. Let's have a great day.